So this is the iPad mini, and although it's been on sale for 5 days now, to many it still remains a bit of a mystery. Today, I'm going to take you through the reasons why. The iPad mini has the exact same screen resolution and processing power as the iPad 2. All the remaining features are identical to the latest iPad, the iPad 4. This includes high-definition video cameras, stereo speakers, and fast Wi-Fi connectivity. Now that boils down to just two significant differences: a lower price and a smaller size. In fact, you might say that the two are related. Although both devices have the same features and offer the exact same experience in use, Apple has found a way to give you less tablet for less money. The question that many people are asking, though, is whether or not there's a specific advantage to having an iPad at this size. Well, it's not quite small enough to fit inside a jacket pocket, or to mount it onto the handlebars of a bicycle or onto the dashboard of a car to use as a GPS. Apple points out that it's actually narrow enough that you can get away with holding it in just one hand. Not that there's really much that you can do with that. You still have to use two hands, just like on a larger iPad, and when you do, your thumbs now creep over onto the edge of the screen. Apple had to actually adjust their touchscreen controls in order to prevent this from causing interference. Now, some people suggest that the smaller iPad mini might be ideal for traveling. Although take a look at the original iPad, and already you can see it's thin enough and light enough to be one of the best travel devices on the market. This hasn't exactly been much of a problem. Now here's the thing, I can see myself one day replacing my laptop computer with a tablet. In fact, I'd say that day is a lot closer than anyone really imagines. But that's never going to happen with an iPad mini. The screen is simply too small. It scales down the work experience, makes the controls smaller, and makes your fingers feel larger and thicker. Now you can connect it to a larger display, but to use the controls you still have to pay attention to the smaller screen. This is great as a casual experience, but to become your main work machine, well, it's just not going to cut it. So where does this leave the iPad mini? Well, its lower price means that for many it will be their first tablet. It's not ideal, but it's what you can afford, and it will introduce you to the world of mobile computing. For others who have extra cash, they may pick up one of these specifically to use for reading or for playing video games. All I can do is tell you what it's not. It's not a replacement for a laptop or a smartphone or even an iPad.